Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive good God and truth of you to only cross bigger and better, infinitely alive and well, doing good forever. No matter where you are or who you are, know that you're not lost. Know that if you're hearing this message, you've been found in every way. As I've stated in previous videos, the good of you, right, is the God of you. And as truth, you can only stay connected good with God as truth, one more positive than all negativity of you. To only cross preset one more positive, right, when you feel all negativity, right, will only state you good as truth with God. The only way you could be good as truth with anybody of anything, or stay good as truth with anybody or anything of God, to an absolute bigger, better of you, only adding up here and now more positive and good as the truth of your shape, form, and mass than all negativity. Again, at the smallest speck of existence, right, which is the Planck length, the energy of it is only a circuit of energy that is one more positive, good, as the truth of it here and now, bigger and better than all negativity. When this energy makes protons, quarks, and the energies inside of them, right, which are I can't think of the name, the protons, the neutrons, and the quarks inside of them, it only makes the protons as two up quarks, right, two positive quarks with positive charge, and one down quark, a negative quark with negative charge. And as the neutron, it only makes it as two down quarks of negative charge and one up quark of positive charge. And both of these together, the neutron and the proton, right, it only creates it with energy, one more positive here and now for what it is, good as truth inside the atom, to the bigger and better of all negativity. Now, when this energy makes a holy atom, right, okay, and all of its circuitry of parts, they all have to work one more positive than all negativity, the neutral nothing, okay, to state the here and now of the atom absolutely good as truth, indestructible, right, to the bigger and better of its bonding matter. And like I said in other videos, the electronegativity of time and space, okay, the static, twisted, scattered, undefined energy of it, right, is always less than one more positive and good as the truth of a circuitry of an atom, right, which is indestructible. And that is why all of these energies less than an atom circuitry is stated negatively deficient, static, twisted, scattered, undefined, subatomic energy of the matter of particles popping in and out of existence of reality. But when this atom bonds, it only bonds with two or more as its circuitry, good as the truth of God of it, right? To make the shape, form, and mass of every body of everything. Not to exclude every dimension of time and space you could think of, and every shape, form, and mass of God you could think of. The God of Allah of all, with the buildings, trees, you, me, everybody of everything. See, in a more positive universe, right, where anything is stated more positive as the good truth of its shape, form, and mass, right, can only cross to the bigger and better of God of it here and now, more positive and good as truth. And anything less than the circuitry of a more positive good atom, indestructible as its shape, form, and mass, is in a state of negative decay and disintegration, the same state of all things subatomic particles of energy and matter, static, twisted, scattered, blindly, undefined, with negative decay and disintegration, to one nothing of what they are here and now, to the bigger and better of dust of wind at the beginning again, waiting to be reabsorbed as a bigger, better matter than what they are, right? Good as truth to never be them again. And that is a fact of God check. That is God, truth to reality check. And again, neutral is nothing, and all of all faith is a lie. And I'll explain to you why. All of all faith states that things cross bad and neutral. And none only state to bring all of all you are back one more positive always. It's the only way you can add up, state, or be good as truth, right? And it's a fact of God check, the good God and truth of all reality check, man. If you're calling the negatives of you bad and you're not bringing them back one more positive to keep yourself good as truth, always the only way you can be, right, to an absolute bigger, better of you here and now than all negativity and reality check, you won't be. And every time you apply to faith, right, you apply to the neutron of the atom. And a neutron, right, is by polarity only negatively deficient of a proton. And that neutron, right, instead of it being a caster of pure positive energy, it's a caster of electronegativity, because like the proton of an atom is a caster of light, okay? Well, anything that casts light through it, okay, is a caster of shade if it's not pure energy. You see what I'm saying? So when you're casting through that neutron, it's casting electronegativity that will not hold that bond more positive, right? Holy and good as the truth of a proton and the circuitry of an atom to only an absolute bigger and better of you infinitely here and now. And because of it, it causes all matter of creation of existence to decay, disintegrate, suffer out, and die. And if Adam would have only crossed Eve back one more positive, good with God as truth, staying connected with this circuitry, right, to the bigger and better of all negative deficiencies, right? That's all Cain and Abel would be, and that's all God, truth, reality check would be. But because he didn't, and because our leadership today, right, ordained me the same way with faith, fully blind and undefined, it is the static, twisted, scattered, undefined rubble of the world in all aspects that it's not more positive than good as the truth of it. That is the bad way of the faith of it. It is the gamble and the crapshoot on all they are, not bringing all they are always back to a more positive and lighted out state than a negative. Listen to me. Don't crisscross devilishly delusional. A Shiva shaft lying head snake, alien to what good as truth is, on the 7 days of the week of you, on the seven continents of the world of you, on the one people of mankind of you, man, on the 8th day and the only way of all I am with God, one more positive and good as truth of the absolute bigger and better than all negativity, only adding up, man, until all the negativity subtracts to one neutral nothing. Repeat as needed. You cannot suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of that. You are not lost. You are found. And if you see this, show this to all you love, all you cherish, until all you are of a negative way is consumed up out of your reality to one neutral nothing. Again, if I have one positive and I take away one positive, that is the neutral nothing. I only have one negative of one positive. And if you're not bringing all you are of negativity back one more positive, it's the neutral nothing of you. It's just the negative way, the one negative way of you crisscrossing with faith, fully blind and undefined, out of your mind, static, twisted, scattered, and undefined in body of your matter. Listen to me. When you cross negative with negativity, just like to cross one more positive will state you good with God always as the truth of your shape, form, and mass, right? Bigger and better than all negativity of an atom man evolve again, okay? But when you cross negative with negativity, that is the incarnate of the devil of you. And when you do it through faith, because Hindu is the Sindhu of you, right? Through the first faith of religion, right? You incarnate a Shiva shaft, right? From the inside out of you on the 7 days of the week of you, right? With negative decay and disintegration. Because no matter how positive faith is, it knows not that that is the absolute good truth of it. So it never stays connected wholly and firmly, right, as its circuitry, to only cross bigger and better than all negativity through a more positive way. And as a reality check, that is the bad way of all faith, and it is the neutral of nothing, okay? Plus, no faith has any respect for the body. Your body is one circuitry of atoms crossing and bonding, okay? You have 4 major muscle groups, male or female, okay? These muscle groups are arms, legs, chest, and stomach. When you feel any negative deficiencies naturally in these areas, right? Like you feel like you're aging or you might need to get strength, right? Find resistance and work that muscle group until it burns, like it has caught on fire. You hear me? And then with your motion, and then rest, and you will feel a bigger, better blow to that muscle group. Listen to me. Only stay preset from your mind through your body to the world to only cross one more positive than all negativity. If you don't respect the body, the soul of you, right? Because it is the reverse of all things positive and good, the spirit of you, right? If you don't respect the body and the soul, housing the spirit of God of you to the reality check of you, it matters not how good you feel about being here or how much you want to help the world around you. If you don't have no ass to push it, well, that's why you die in 120 years, no matter what. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You have to respect the body. And if you respect your own body, right, from the mind to the body, you will respect the world, because you will see and you will understand the buildup of the body to the world. But until you do that, right, if you work those areas 30 minutes a day or just crunch your muscle groups out, you're just doing too much. You hear me? It takes less than a minute today to get a burn in that muscle group. And it doesn't leave you exhausted. It leaves you feeling stronger and bigger and better. Do it as you go out the door. Do it as you wake up. Do it in between your meals, depending on what muscle group you want to put that energy to and how you want it to relate to your body and your life. Maybe it's a weight problem. Who knows? But you surely can't be getting bigger if your muscles, right, are only getting stronger. That's muscle growing. That's not obesity. You understand? Your lungs and your heart, everything's hit in the middle, you see. Now, me personally, I won't run except for 2 reasons. If the police is behind me, right? And if I need to blow out my chest, man, listen to me. I will take off running. If I can't breathe, I will take off running like the wind blows. You hear me? And either I'm going to breathe or I'm going to bust. But I tell you, I'm going to breathe because I set myself more positive than the negatives of it. Listen to me. You can't have congested lung failure and heart disease and all these things, man. Doing more positive for the bigger and better of your body and your muscle groups in reality check. Like I said, faith has no respect for the body. It has us killing ourselves with workouts and nonsense and just dumb fantasy to reality. It's a fiction. If you live a faithful way, you live a biased articulation to what is good as truth always, and that good as truth is to only keep you more positive with God, adding up good as truth of your shape, form, and mass. Listen to me, you believe in suicide doctrines. If you believe you can't find no paradise, harmony, and peace in the miracle of life, where the hell are you going to find it? You're not going to find it a rotten corpse to nothing. You understand? It's not going to happen for you that way. You're not going to go to some great undefined miracle of the end of your life. No, man, you're going to worm food, and all you are of a person is in perpetual negative forever, because you will never ever be back for who you are again, man. You hear me? And that is a fact of God, check. And I'm putting it out to this world, I'm putting it out to this leadership, and I'm putting it out for all God, truth, reality check of mankind to understand, man, that we are not lost, we are found. Either you're with me or you're against me. But I tell you what, if you're against me, you're already destroying yourself for it. It's just a matter of time that you will be 1-0 to the reality of all things negative, to a more positive universe, the good of God of it, as truth of the full thief man, God and King, Adam man first evolved, the triple mill of all I am. Peace.